So tonight I'll sing a song to all my friends, also to those we won't be seeing again, to those I knew and those I still adore, and I want to see once more. I just pray that you will love me and trust me, laugh with me and cry with me, spend those silent times with me, love me evermore, love me evermore. You and I were lovers, our dreams were not sound by love, and when my friends betrayed, meant you never would be my wife. Harsh words were said and lies were told instead. I didn't ever mean to make you cry.
What do we do now? We've waited and waited, but she hasn't come back.
Fine, let her have it her way. All right, you good-for-nothings, time to go back. Back to Luna.
All I could do was stand there and stare at the now masterless number 30, Champs-Élysées. At the city blocks that had crumbled away like sandcastles built on the beach. At the silent blue sky that spread out above me. So, the summer storm had come and gone, along with the end of our summer.
Je veux vivre au bord de la mer, pas n'importe quelle mer, mais cette mer. Et si tu me quittais demain, je serai toujours là. Et quand le déluge il viendra, peut-être tu ne seras plus là. Là où l'amour existait quand nous étions.
Well, if it isn't the chief secretary.
Ah, the assistant editor-in-chief came in person. You know, you're a hard worker.
I was just worried about whether or not you're doing your job. Tell me, how's the peace treaty coming along?
Treaty nears finalization at long last. So, pretty good. Thanks to this treaty, the full restoration of diplomatic relations between us and the Empire is starting to look possible.
So, this obscene marathon of a war is finally gonna come to an end. Civilian interaction will become commonplace again, and citizens of both nations will embrace. And then we'll see the birth of a nation that's prosperous in the truest sense of the word. Not a nation where only a select few can live free and prosper, right?
You know, there's no telling when the times will change again.
Yeah, well, even so, I really want to believe in them. I want to believe in all of the people who choose this solution at this time. And that includes you, my old friend.
Me, I just go with the flow during all times.
Well, let's leave the question of the truth of that statement for another day. Today we've got our long-awaited reunion with old friends. What's the matter? Oh, don't tell me. You forgot to make the reservations?
Sorry, tell my secretary I'll be late for the afternoon cabinet meeting.
I'll tell her that you're out making a reservation that you just don't trust her with.
See you tonight at the Nouveau Casino. We'll start with a toast.
Too bad. I came all the way down here to show him this article.
Maximilian!
Hello, Emmanuel. I've come home.
Julie! Julie!
Welcome home, Uncle Maximilian! Welcome home!
Spare me the uncle bit, okay?
Big brother! Thank goodness. You're okay.
Did you behave yourselves and do what Emmanuel told you to do?
Of course we did. You bet, Uncle.
That's good. Now I have presents waiting for all children who behave themselves.
Yay! Hooray for Uncle Max! Yeah!
Big brother.
Maximilian! Maxa...
I'm home. Home for good. Valentine!
Oh, Maximilian!
Well, sir, I've returned. The elusive peace that you dreamed about for so long between the Earth and the Empire is finally about to come to pass. For that reason, I have resigned from the military and am now a humble civilian. In a fairly short time, the flow of goods traveling between Earth and the Empire will begin to grow. So I intend to buy back the Pharaon and help Emmanuel and Julie with the family business. See?
Oh, Maximilian.
Hey! Maximilian! Come on, Valentine! If we don't get moving soon, we'll be late for the party!
Ah, yes. You have an eye for quality, sir. That's a very rare import. All the way from Earth. You see, it's a brand that's quite famous throughout Paris.
Looks real good on black hair.
These models from Earth certainly are pretty, aren't they? Ah, here we are. I'd say that it goes perfectly with black hair, wouldn't you?
Peppo? Forget it, I'll pass.
What? But sir!
Forget it. Forget the whole thing. Stupid trinkets like that aren't nearly good enough for our princess.
Thank you, that's wonderful, Ali. Would you care to join me, Bertuccio?
Thanks, but I'm still on guard duty.
Come come over here, I'd like to show you something.
What is this, Highness?
It says Monsieur Albert will be arriving here on the day of the coronation ceremony, and that he will do so as a secretarial aide to the Earth's ambassador. Bertuccio, what would you call this, if not fate?
I think that our old master must have guided him here to you, Princess, so that you would be able to fulfill your duties to the best of your ability.
Yes. Yes, I also wish to keep Janina safe from all who might threaten her, so that this peace endures for many years to come. I'm certain that that desire will never change.
And we will be there with you.
I'm thankful for that, Bertuccio.
Passengers, Air France Flight 1027 from Galileo to Paris Spaceport will be entering Earth orbit momentarily. Our estimated arrival time in Paris will be slightly behind schedule.
A search is underway for the two ringleaders, Benedetto and Gaspar Catarus, who are wanted fugitives in all...
In Paris, it's two, huh?
Please, right this way. Are you done paying your respects then, mademoiselle?
Yes, I have.
Time certainly flies, doesn't it, Mademoiselle Eugenie? How many times have I heard you play? It must have been at least 5 by now. By the way, did you manage to meet up with your friend this year? You know what I mean, your, young gentleman? Well then, you take your time.
Thank you, Monsignor. I appreciate it.
Hello there, Franz. My old friend. I just got back.
As I said when we spoke over the phone, I simply wasn't able to find a buyer for you. As such, we will be taking the house as payment in kind for the 5 years of accumulated back taxes. The state hereby assumes all rights to this land and all structures thereupon, and management of said land and structures. You're sure that's all right with you?
Yes, sir. I have no objections to that.
In that case, please read and sign this form.
Excuse me. Would it be all right if I went into the mansion and looked around the place one last time?
Of course. Feel free to go in, monsieur. Please.
Franz. I guess I've been pretty frantic these past 5 years. I just read books like crazy, always hunched over my desk for hours at a time. And before I knew it, I was already turning 20. I was completely frantic. I told myself that I had to live. That I had to live in your place, in Father's place, and in the Count's place. Oh, Franz. I was terrified all the time, finding myself trapped by the past. I was afraid that I might become totally obsessed with the past and end up hating someone around me. I'm sorry, Franz. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I haven't come back for such a long time.
Mademoiselle Mercedes Herrera. It has been a long time. How are you? The ship has finally begun her return voyage to Earth. Unfortunately, the captain has fallen quite ill. I don't think that it's anything serious, but it looks as if our return will be delayed. To be perfectly honest, I wish I could come home right now and hold you in my arms. That day we set sail, I watched the lights of Marseille from the porthole as they faded away. A day doesn't go by when I don't think back on that warm light, the light of my loved ones. Guided by that light, I never lose my way or stray from my path. That light that is shining so brightly in our future is happiness. So please, wait for me and don't worry. Instead of holding you in my arms now, I offer you these words. Bide your time and hold out hope. To my beloved Mercedes, with all my heart, eternally yours, Edmund Dantes.
So you've always been here. For all of this time, since before I was born, you've been right here. I'll never forget the time I spent with you and with my father, or the time I spent with the Count. I swear, Franz, I promise this to you, no matter where the rest of my life takes me. I swear I'll never forget that summer. Never.
Harsh words were said and lies were told instead. I didn't ever mean to make you cry, but love can make us weak and make us strong. And before too very long, I was totally in love with you. I bathed in you, lost in you, captivated by you, amazed by you, dazed by you. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. So tonight I'll sing a song to all my friends, also to those we won't be seeing again, to those I knew and those I still adore, and I want to see once more. I just pray that you will love me and trust me, laugh with me and cry with me, spend those silent times Harsh words were said and lies were told instead. I did never mean to make you cry, but love can make us weak and make us strong. And before too very long, I was totally in love with you. I bathed in you, lost in you, captivated by you.